Welp, I guess it's that time again. We've given you our worst and now we give you our best. I'm Chris Panda from SFXX Play, here to run down the top 10 best fighting games. Our criteria for this list is if we like it, it's on the list. We wanted to go with one per franchise, and most importantly, it has to leave an impact on us. Without further ado, let's jump into this list. Number 10, Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct. It's like visiting an old friend, except that this friend got better over time and is prettier, faster, and more visceral than ever. When Killer Instinct was announced for the Xbox One, everyone was excited for the series' comeback. I mean, it's only been gone since the late 90s and has been teased in almost everything Rare produced following the release of KI Gold. But boy, was everyone surprised when they played this reimagining of the popular franchise. It was the comeback everyone wanted, needed, and loved. Hell, it's still going strong with new characters, stages, music, and content thanks to the awesome folks at Iron Galaxy. Never leave us again, KI. Never, ever again. Number 9, Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R. You want to be a rock star? You want to kick ass? You want to be confused by millions of titles that don't directly correlate with one another? Okay, so maybe the last one isn't needed, but regardless, Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R is an awesome entry to the franchise with a large cast of characters and stages that make this title truly stand out. Yes, we know that Guilty Gear XIII is the newest and more prettier entry to the franchise, but we believe that this is the better game. It has more characters that fans love and more memorable songs. And if you disagree, well, you're wrong, and we're right. Unless that's truly your opinion, then I can't change that. Whatever. What's the next game? Just move on. Number 8, Project Justice. An overused story element of an anime series is schools with fighting in them. But there's truly only one game that represents this well, and that's Project Justice. Bringing together an awesome cast of characters for a 2.5D fighter that was way ahead of its time, Capcom gives you the third entry in the Rival Schools franchise exclusive to the Sega Dreamcast. This game was great because of the awesome fighting mechanics and team super moves. If there is anything to take away from this title and the series as a whole, it's that we need a new one. Or at the very least, an HD re-release of the game itself. Number 7, Soul Calibur 2. A tale of two swords intertwined in battle are put on display. Excuse me. This classic from Namco pits fighters against one another with weapon-based combat that is extremely awesome. In the early 2000s, Soul Calibur was one of the most popular titles on the Sega Dreamcast, and everyone eagerly anticipated a sequel. Soul Calibur 2 was met with rave reviews for its awesome gameplay and content. One of the most touted features was the option of selecting console-specific characters such as Todd McFarlane's Spawn on the Xbox, Tekken series Heihachi on PlayStation 2, and Nintendo's Link from its Legend of Zelda franchise on the Nintendo GameCube. It was fucking awesome. This game had a recent resurgence in popularity thanks to its HD re-release for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. This game is still fun, and we here at SFXX Play still enjoy playing it casually to this day. Number 6, King of Fighters 13. King of Fighters 13, the latest entry from the folks over at SNK Playmore, brings its colorful cast of characters center stage. While not being one of the company's more popular entries into the series, it features several characters, stages, modes, and awesome finishing maneuvers. What's awesome is not only do you get to see fat French women box ghosts, but you get to experience the thrills of defeating your friends and computer opponents with an awesome combo system that has the potential to kill any and everyone with a long string of attacks. This game is bound to give maximum impact in terms of fun to anyone who plays it. We will have to see if 14 can live up to the standards this game set for itself. Number 5, Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat X. Gather round, everyone! Witness the sensational spectacular of guts and gore. Witness the torture porn of a fighting game franchise that is Mortal Kombat. MK9 was our initial position holder, and then after heavy discussion we decided to have the position share with its sequel, MKX. Mortal Kombat 9 is a return to the series' roots by showcasing an amazing story that brings it up to modern standards while bringing back fan favorites to reinvigorate the franchise. MKX takes everything about MK9 and makes it better with more violence and better looking gore. Can't get enough blood and guts? Well, you won't need to fight for anything else, cause look no further than these two games right here. Number 4. Capcom vs. SNK II. During the golden age of fighting games, Capcom reigned supreme. Fortunately, there was also SNK who produced some of their finest work. With their powers combined, we got a less than stellar fighter, but its sequel is the one that left a dominant impact. CVS2 featured tons of characters, memorable music, combo choices that give tons of options on how to play for endless replayability. This is one of the fighters for the ages that proves its tons of true love making. You see what I did there? Number 3. Tekken III. The King of Iron Fist tournament has had many iterations in this long and storied franchise. It's even had its share of spin-offs. I'm looking at you, Death by Degrees. But undoubtedly, the one that sticks out the most to us is Tekken 3. The first in the series to feature multi-directional movement, Tekken 3 features some of the best graphics and sounds the PlayStation had to offer as well. Sure, Tekken 5 is one of the most memorable entries next to Tekken Tag Tournament 2, but we feel like the third entry left the most prominent impact on all of us here at XIII Play. I mean, how could you not like Jin's theme? Tell me you don't. Number 2. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Super Smash Bros., where Nintendo characters go toe-to-toe in a 4-player star-studded slam fest. This was one of the key taglines for the original Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64. With its sequel on the Nintendo GameCube, Melee is the faster-paced brother that most players enjoy. It has the deepest mechanics and most enjoyable cast since its sequels. Most competitive players prefer the advanced mechanics of this title in comparison to Brawl and Smash 4 Wii U. Hell, Melee is so popular that a group of individuals modified Smash Bros. Brawl to include mechanics similar to Melee. That is how popular Melee is. There is no contest in choosing this as one of the best fighters of all time. Number 1. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Street Fighter III Third Strike. We know what you're thinking. Hey, how can you make a top 10 list and have more than 10 games on it? How, you ask? Because fuck you, that's why. It's our list, and we say that both titles feature everything that we could ask for in a stellar game. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has such a huge memorable cast with catchy music and fun gameplay that it makes it king in our eyes. The same thing goes for Street Fighter III Third Strike. Its character roster brings old faces from the Street Fighter franchise and introduced us to new memorable characters that left such a lasting impression on everyone still to this day that they still get demanded for in newer entries into the series. Also, the music and graphics kick ass, so there's that as well. It's hard to choose for the best fighting game, but these were clear-cut winners in our eyes for some of the best fighters ever. Hopefully Capcom can live up to the legacy left behind. Do you feel like we missed one of your favorite titles? Let us know in the comments section below and it might appear in a future video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more awesome top 10 lists. My name is Chris Panda from XIII Play, and thanks for watching.